Hello, everybody. I saw this online, so I figured I'd give a crack at this and see how it goes. The Atheist Challenge: 22 questions for an atheist. Number 1: where do you get your morality from? Please explain. Morality basically started from back in caveman days, the Neolithic man. That if you helped out somebody, they would probably help you out. That's where it starts. And it's reciprocity. It may or may not be in effect as far as helping somebody out today, but in that if you're nice to somebody, people will be nice to you. Stealing is a pretty dick thing to do. Don't kill anybody because it would suck if you got killed. Why do you accept evolution? Explain how you came to your conclusions. I accept evolution because no other theory that humans have come up with so far explains everything in the rational manner that we can right now. Unless there is some other earth-shattering revelation that some scientist or somebody else comes up with, evolution explains how things happen. What is the meaning or purpose to your life? As if you're asking if there is some higher power directing my life, no. But my meaning to my life is as I make it. I try to be as good person as I can be. I try to help people out. I try not to hurt anybody. And that's pretty much, try to be a helpful member of society. That's pretty much what being a human being should be. Try to be a constructive, helpful member of society. Not be a dick. What is the greatest thing you have done for others? Now that's really subjective, and I couldn't tell you that because it's subjective. Some people could say that, that I've spent most of my adult life in the military, that's probably the greatest thing I have done. I don't know if that's true or not, but it's subjective. Let's just say if I stopped somebody from getting hit by a car but they were suicidal and they wanted to live, I could think that I did them a favor, but they could see themselves as being stuck more in abject pain until they kill themselves later without you around. Number 5, would I kill for atheism? Sure, let me go out and plan that murder spree right now. Come on, be serious. It's not even a serious question. No. Why am I an atheist and consider my opinions valid? Because everything that I've seen, read, and heard so far, once I was able to rationalize through things and think through things and get rid of the psychological treatment and training that my religion gave me through the years, that I see that there's no real proof or evidence other than faith, and that's not evidence, that's just believing and something will happen. If you're going to believe in God, you might as well believe in Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, or unicorns. And why are my opinions valid? Why are your opinions valid? If you died and discovered God did exist, what would you say to he, she, or it? Number 7. That how come that you have let so many different interpretations of your word get throughout and fuck up people for years? Thousands of years. Millions of people dead. Why do you allow suffering? Number 8. What religion is the most dangerous in your eyes today and in the past? Today, it would be Islam. In the past, Christianity. Christianity in the past, all you got to do is just look at 2 really important things. The Spanish Inquisition and the Crusades. Do I need to say anything more? Now, Islam, because they just want to kill everybody that's not part of Islam. They say it. Don't give me this shit that Islam is a religion of peace. Bullshit. Number 9. name 3 religions that you have no problem with. I don't. I have no problem with all religion. What would it take for you to believe in a God? What would it take for me to believe in a God is it would take me to be in a public place or even a private place, but with more than one person around. It can't be just me, not under the influence of alcohol or drugs, and for God to physically manifest to everybody in the room, not just me, and I have seen the light. No. Everybody must see. Everybody must see. Number 11. Would the world be a better place without religion? Most definitely. Churches in the United States can get tax-exempt status and keep all of that money that people tithe for and do whatever with. Who knows what they're doing with it? Some of these religious leaders are pretty whack. Oral Roberts, all the rest of these, some of these mega church people are just absolutely crazy. Also, all the killing done in God's name. If there was a God, you'd think that God would be pissed at all the people killing in His name. If God is love. How do I feel about government and politics? For one, I think the government is way too far up in everyone's ass. Okay? Now, politics is inherently boring. But we don't do politics in the United States. It's the equivalent of rooting for the Cubs or the White Sox in Chicago. You're either rooting for the Democrats or the Republicans. It's not true politics. This has become a sports event. Maybe in England, where they have a lot more than one national political party, where it might be considered real politics, where they actually discuss policies and what they want to do and what's best for society. Here in the United States, you are either with the Dems or you are with the Republicans, and you either toe the party line or you're gone. Okay. If I could go back in time and kill Hitler, Stalin as babies so they would never kill the millions in the future, would I do it if time travel was possible? No. Have you heard of a dystopia? A dystopia is an evil act made to make a utopia possible. Okay? For a dystopia to happen, an evil act has to be done. Now, that evil act, just killing one baby, is still a murder. Okay? Now, who's to say, as somebody else had said, that Hitler coming to power didn't keep another more competent general pushed down into becoming the leader of Germany, and we're all living in a fascist world. We'd all be living in a fascist world. Who's to say? If things were different, they wouldn't be the same. Okay? I'll come back to this in a little bit.